Do all successful people really read books all the time? Well, according to a lot of self-help gurus, thought leaders, whatever you want to call them, that is the case. I think there's something to it, but I also think a very, very simple explanation of this phenomenon is probably simply due to the fact that they have the time to do so. I'm not saying they only read novels, but I am saying this. Now, I'm a Danish literature major, so I used to study literature, and I'll tell you this much. For people who study literature, autobiographies it is frowned upon. It is not something that is looked upon with mild eyes. It is basically something that's considered second-rate literature. It's not something that's considered deep in a philosophical sense. And that's the funny part. Many of these successful people, quote unquote, and I suspect many of these people are new money, just as I am. but when asked what books they read, they tend to answer mainly autobiographies. And of course, and honestly, that's a bit of a mystery to me. But it could be as simple as that's easy to digest if you're not a very skilled reader. But I'm actually gonna make an assertion in this video that has nothing to do with reading. Well, it does have something to do with reading, but instead of reading, here's my suggestion. You have to write stuff down. I'm telling you this. I don't think I know a single successful businessman or woman or entrepreneur who doesn't write stuff down. You have to start taking notes, and I know for a fact that about 50% at least of the people watching this video are thinking, well, I don't have to take notes because I can remember things. But maybe you can. Maybe you can remember them, but that really does not justify that you don't write things down. Let me give you an example. So here's some notes on my phone, and I write notes on my phone constantly. A few days ago, I visited my friend, and we were just talking, hanging out, etc. But I've got like 10 or 11 notes from that evening, and some of them are solid gold. Let me read a few of them to you. So here's the note. It just says spiritual capitalism. That's I don't know exactly what I'm going to use that for yet, but I was considering maybe a video title. I was even considering for a brief little second that this could be a potential title for my YouTube channel. I ended up with New Money because I'm in love with that name, so that's why I ran with it. But I know I can use that title for something. Maybe someone will steal it, and then again, it's a win-win. Everybody wins. Something gains something from it. What else do I have? Yes, we were also, my friend and I he's also an entrepreneur. We were also talking about some of the big industry secrets in this whole self-help industry. And we were talking about them, and then I said, I should probably do a video on that. And then he said, no, you should probably monetize that because these are actual industry secrets. So, and of course I see the paradox here. I could be telling you right now, and maybe I will in another video. He is right in the sense that it's really important to write these things down, because all these things we were talking about is not something I didn't know already, but it is something that I would not consider significant for a potential business idea. And I'm not talking about starting new businesses all the time. I'm just talking about tweaking and making the business you're already running a little better all the time. And it doesn't have to be organized. When you write a note, it's not going to be organized. It's per definition, it's going to be some mess, right? But when you compile those notes, maybe make a habit out of it once a week or so, every Sunday, you can compile your notes and organize them and put these notes here. These have to do with business. These have to do with branding. These have to do with marketing. Whatever it is, just do it. Don't make the mistake of thinking that you can remember everything, because you can't. It's an illusion that almost every single human being suffer from. I used to suffer from it too, but I realized, I believe I've read some some research on the topic, and then I realized it's nonsense. It's an illusion. We cannot remember everything. And this is one of the things, because we're all humans. Even the most successful business people are also human. And they know this stuff. They write stuff down. They take notes if they feel like they encounter something important that they have to remember later. And if you don't do it, you put yourself at a disadvantage, and you cannot afford to do that in this specific position that you're in, because you're up against the big guys. Please subscribe, press the bell icon. I will try and provide you with full value, and my ultimate goal is basically provide you with everything you need to run a successful business. Thanks for watching New Money.